G'day guys, Nick and Simon here from SSV, and we're just going to go over, we've been out on four-wheel driving a couple of weekends. Took two very modified four-wheel drives out, and one completely standard four-wheel drive out, and just going to go over some things that you would definitely need if you're planning a big weekend away, bashing around some tracks, going through some mud, everything like that.
So we'll start off, firstly, protection is key. So we've got bull bars, side steps, brush bars. So these obviously will protect your mud guards. This is going to protect all your front end. We've got recovery gear on there as well. So I guess the last thing you want to do is go out four-wheel driving and get stuck somewhere. You can't get out, no other vehicle to help you recover. You need to be able to recover yourself. So we'll just go over some of the stuff we've got on here. 12,000 pound winch on the front. Got recovery points on the back, so if you do get stuck, someone can obviously help you out from the back.
That's all integrated in through a Heyman Reese X bar, so 3 points at the back of the car that you can get dragged out of.
We've also got full tray on this option, so this is decked out. We've got some spare wheels on the back, obviously 2 spares sitting there. We've got boxes on the sides. We've got our drop down fridge slides and everything in there, so we can then, take away all your food. Everyone likes a cold beer when they're out somewhere.
Yes, they do.
So we've got your roof rack, so rhino rack on the top there, the platform rack, obviously a recovery jack that you're going to need, so high lift jack. Being how high these vehicles are, this one's kitted out with some full suspension work and everything, so no standard jack is going to work on that.
And look, if you're going to go out at night, one of the best things to do is have some decent spotlights. So on our 79, we have got the Ultra Visions. They are the bee's knees ones, so they do a high and low out of there. But we've also got, just for a little bit more light, scared of dark, we've got light bar at the top, and then we do have camp lights around the side, a rear light as well, which is always good if you do get stuck and you want to go backwards. Chuck your rear light on, and then that'll give you a bit more vision so that you can see everything behind you.
Yeah, camp lights on the side are always a good option. If you've camped up somewhere, it's dark, you've got no light, you turn on your camp lights. This vehicle here is equipped with a dual battery system and everything, so it's got full red arc dual battery system. You've got the second battery in there, so you can run all your accessory lights off, so you don't have to worry about getting stranded anywhere with a flat battery.
And probably one of the other things, if you are going around some tracks and things like that, your road tyres, which come on all of your standard four-wheel drives and utes, they just don't cut it. Really noticed it when we were going around the Ram, losing traction, struggling up hills, struggling down hills. So you put some decent tyres on it. They don't have to be stupid crazy. You just go something like a good all-terrain, and that will get you out of most situations. If there's going to be something that you're going to get too deep in, your all-terrains aren't even going to get you out.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, you want to obviously have all your 4x4 accessories pre-kitted up onto the vehicle before you head out and do these sorts of adventures. You don't want to get stranded somewhere with a stock standard car like this. Obviously, we've got big plans for this Ram behind us. It is a new vehicle that we've just purchased, so we will be doing a wide range of stuff on it. So just a couple of things we will be doing is some suspension work, obviously lifting it up, some wheels and tyres on there. We're going to put a bull bar on the front, some electronic side steps that swing down as you open the doors.
Gives you a bit more ground clearance when you are going, like, it's a big car, so you want to get as much ground clearance as you can. So with those side steps, flicks it up, gives you about an extra 2 inches on body height, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yep. So we will obviously equip this vehicle similar to the 79 series here. We'll put clear view mirrors and everything on it as well. Lighting, all that sort of stuff, same sort of thing. So we will do spotlights, some light bars, and a whole range of accessories inside the vehicle. So some audio gear that will be fitted into this car, which is also fitted into the 79. So we'll go over and show you some of that stuff as well. At the Ram, we've got big plans for the audio system and everything in there. So We're going to do a head unit upgrade in there with a big floating 10-inch screen. We're going to do some nice speakers in the front. It'll have full sound deadener package. Some subs underneath the seat with a custom enclosure, so it all hides away nice and comfy underneath the seat so you don't lose any space. Now, we don't want to take up any room in your tray, that sort of stuff. You want to leave that available for when you do go away and you've got, you know, a wide range of stuff to go in there, fridges, you know, all your camping gear, all your accessories, all that sort of stuff. So
might even put some sound on the outside. What do you reckon?
yeah, well, we have on the
Why
79
not?
and
We'll do
everything.
it.
So
Bit of fun.
and on our Ranger as well.
Yeah.
Got a nice light bar and some sound bars and things on the back there, so we can get a bit of a light show going and some sound happening when we're all out at camp. So it's a good idea. So if you're after any of that sort of stuff, obviously get in contact with us. We do have a wide range of light bars and sound bars and things to cover all of those needs.
So another good accessory, especially if you're towing vans, boats, anything, big box trailers, race cars.
Even just for your standard 79 mirrors, replacement upgrade for those mirrors.
Oh, yeah,
They're not the greatest mirror, so.
but look, you can do next gen. It's the way to go. There's 3 different options of them. So you've got the originals, which are the big mirrors. They do sit a fair bit out from the car. Then you go into your next gens, which are the newer style, which they've still got the 2 different mirrors. So you've got your top standard one, then you've got your convex, but they sit a little bit closer into the body. And you can put more features on there.
Yeah, you've got things like puddle lights on the bottom. So on your 79s and things, we have them hooked up. So basically when you open the doors, they'll come on, give you some sort of light. So you know where your side steps and things are, so you can step and get inside. Clearance lights, you've got indicators in the mirrors. There's options for power fold, so you can flip the mirrors in, or if you're out somewhere on a track and you hit a mirror and it flips the mirror in, you can flip the mirror back out from the driver's seat. You don't have to get someone out and go around to the passenger side and flip the mirror back out for you. You can do it all from the driver's seat.
And look, if you don't like the ones that have got the 2 different mirror options, they do also have now the compacts. So they're just a single mirror, does all the same features as what Simon says, or you can option them to have the same features, but they're just a bit smaller. They still sit nice and close into the body. It's pretty much just like an extended mirror that you can just work with.
Yeah, cool. So some other accessories, I guess, that you want if you do have a 4-wheel drive. One of them is definitely going to be a UHF. You don't want to be stuck somewhere, no reception on your phone, no way to contact anybody. So,
but we've got a solution for that as well.
We do have a solution for that. We'll go over that as well. But yeah. So UHF, it's key, guys. You've got to have one. We've got a wide range of them here, all different antennas to sort all your different needs depending on what you're doing, whether it's convoy stuff or you need long range. We've got the gear to sort you out.
Yep. And look, there's all the different types of units as well. So you've got your old school DIN size units. You've got your micros, which you can like mount under a dash and still have your controllers. But then you got the new, probably the best way to do it, which is all your hideaways. So the brain box is all hidden in behind the dash somewhere. There's just an RJ45 plug mounted somewhere. 90% of the cars now you can get an RJ45 plug that's made vehicle specific. So it will just fit into one of your blanking spots. When you're not using it, you disconnect the handpiece. You won't know you've got a UHF and put it away somewhere so that if someone looks in the car, they can bust in, steal it. But you hide it away, then that takes all that.
Yeah, and the good thing about that, I guess, is when you're driving around, if you're driving around city traffic, speed humps, this, that, you don't want cables swinging around and that sort of stuff, so you can just take it out, put it in the glove box, away you go, it's there whenever you need it, you go out somewhere, you just plug it in and away you go. So this 79 series, obviously as you can see on the back, it's got the boxes and the spare wheels and everything, so you can't see from your rear view mirror out the back, which seems to be the new thing now. All the 4-wheel drives, you're either having some sort of box or canopy or anything on the back. It's really hard to use your mirror in the back there, so you just
it's pretty much redundant.
Yeah,
if you put
pretty
a boxer
much.
or something on the back, you can't see anything.
Yeah, so what we've done with this one here is we've got a mirror in there which actually has a screen in it, and we've got a camera on the back that serves as basically your rear view mirror all the time. So that camera runs basically as soon as you turn the ignition on, comes on, you can see what's behind you, so it's just like using your mirror.
Alrighty guys, so another thing that is crucial, as we were speaking about before, is a fridge. So A lot of the cars that you put fridges in, they are very high. Like, I'll be honest, I'm not the tallest of blokes, and I wouldn't be able to open the fridge because of how we've built the canopy. But even if I could, I wouldn't be able to get in there and see what's going on. So one of the must-haves when you're running a big fridge is a slider. So it slides all the way out, folds down, then it's a nice height. You can get into everything. So we've got fridge freezer set up here. So one side is a fridge, other side is a freezer. This is running directly off our auxiliary battery. So gets charged up obviously by our full management system, and yeah, it'll keep going until it reaches to a voltage of about 8 volts, just to protect the power on the auxiliary battery, but is a very good thing to have, especially while you're camping. And it's nice and easy to fold back in, so just back in like that. It's home, locked, and ready to go again.
I guess another key feature that we've got here, guys, we didn't mention, but so basically on this vehicle, when you open up the door, we've got lighting on the inside of the doors. So, you know, nighttime, doesn't matter, daytime, nighttime, whatever it is. If you're in the shade, you want to see inside your fridge, you can. So that light will just give you some light there when you've got the fridge down. You can just flick it around so you can actually see in there, or you can direct it to where you want it to be. We always have it so that it's sort of facing out a little bit, just so that it gives you a bit more light around the area that you're going to be looking at. And where that's positioned now, once the fridge is all the way out, it's pretty much shining directly into the fridge. Yeah, we do a few options for these guys. So we also do the option of white and also the amber lights as well. So we do have that as an option. So if you are camping, I know we were out in Echuca and there's thousands and thousands of bugs there. So the last thing you want is bugs getting attracted to your lights. So your amber lights will stop all of that. So we do have those options as well. So you can check them out. They're all on our website and stuff. Otherwise, you can get in contact with us either by phone or email.
Alrighty guys, so up the back of the car, as we said earlier, we do have 2 spare wheels. So we are running an offset set of wheels on this car. So you've got 1 spare tyre for the front and 1 spare tyre for the rear. Big full rear light. As you can see up the top there, where there is also 2 little cameras. So one of them is for the constant running reverse camera, which Simon spoke about before. The other is a dash cam. So it is a truck dash cam. So they basically are a little truck. It's an external, fully waterproof camera that is constantly recording as soon as the car's on. It does also go into parking mode as well. So when the car's off, you've got your front camera, got your rear camera, you'll be able to see if someone bumps it. Does also do motion sensing as well. So every time someone walks past it, it'll set off. It does only record a snapshot of it, so it won't constantly record and kill your battery, but they are also set up so that they will cut out at about 12.2 volts, roughly. Yeah, generally, it's so between 12 and 12.5 volts. So you don't want to be killing your battery to the point where there's no voltage left in it. Obviously, it's not great for the battery. And, you know, if you need it for something else, you want to be able to have some sort of voltage there. And you want to be able to start your car. Yeah, that too. That's obviously the key thing. We've also got at the back here, so we've got Heyman Reese with the X-Bar, as we discussed earlier. We were talking about recovery points. Recovery points are key. As you can see, this car is equipped with 3 of them across the back. Alrighty, another couple of good features that we've got on our tray here is it's got a full length under cab drawer, so very handy for storing, well, pretty much anything in there. You've also got a 120 litre water tank that's inbuilt into this, so it does, right underneath here, have a little tap that is hooked up to the water tank, and yeah, you can either fill it with fresh drinking water, or if you just want it to for cleaning and stuff like that, you can just use more water. Yeah, so it does already have some LED reverse lights on it, which are integrated into the back of the tray. LED tail lights and indicators, obviously. But yeah, you can change all of that. You can modify anything how you want. If you want the ones that scroll across like the Euro style, you can get that set up and change the lights.
Yeah, we do have plenty of combination options for tail lights, rear lights, obviously things like that. As we discussed earlier about having a rear light, if you get stuck and you need to reverse out, something like that, you just cannot see in these vehicles. So having some good lighting on the back is always key. So with light bars, or we can integrate lighting into your tray area like this one. So this just has the small lights in there, but obviously we can integrate some bigger lighting in there if need be. These drawers, these pull-out drawers, obviously these guys are these are key, especially if you've got, like, you know, a load of recovery gear like we've talked about a number of times. So you need all that stuff. It's got to go somewhere, guys. You don't want it in the vehicle. You know, that sort of stuff's pretty heavy. You don't want it flying around, you know, in the case of an accident or something like that. So you want to get it, you know, somewhere where it's all hidden, get it all nice and secure, like in this tray. So we have underneath the tray here. So all right, so we'll go over some of the accessories that we've got inside this vehicle. We've got plenty of options here. So for your main cruisers, we've got options of center consoles, roof consoles, we've got door pods, we've got custom sub boxes and things for them. So we do pre-made boxes for these vehicles. We can also customize any box to suit whatever you need. So whether it's under a seat, quarter panel, anywhere like that, we can do all of that for you as well. With this car here, so we've got a full length center console in it. You get cup trays, you get all that sort of stuff in there. Nice armrests that you can actually use. Guys with 70 series cruisers will know exactly what I'm talking about with their miserable little console that they come out from factory with. So this gives you a nice height armrest. We've also got on this some armrests on the top of the doors. So you get an armrest on the top of the door and also a drink holder there as well. Some of the audio gear that's in this car. So we've got the Alpine 9-inch screen, which they make specifically for the 70 series cruisers. It gives you all your options. So on-road navigation, you get off-road navigation as well. You also get HEMA built into it. Comes with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you've got digital radio on there. So it's pretty much got everything that you need. We've got USB integration and stuff with sockets and things to suit a wide range of different vehicles. Yeah, this vehicle here is equipped with our full sound deadening package. So it's a full soundproofing package. Again, guys with these cars will know that you know, there's just so much road noise that generates through the floor and everything in them. So you want to keep it nice and quiet, especially if you're doing a lot of touring and stuff like that. Long trips, long drives, that sort of stuff. Especially if you've got big tyres and things, mud tyres, you know, all terrains, they do make quite a bit of noise. So you want to try and keep that road noise out. So the packages that we offer for these, so it includes the 4 doors. So we do the inner skin of the door, the outer skin of the door. We do the back panel, we do the roof skin as well. And then we also do on the floor. So the floor we do something a little bit special with. We do 2 layers. So we do a single layer of sound deadening and another layer of deadening on top, which has some closed cell acoustic foam that's attached to it. And that keeps them nice and quiet. So for your long trips, it's all, you know, you want to be able to hear your audio, not hear the road. So with our RAM over here, obviously we've got some big upgrades we're going to be doing on that. So audio wise, you know, we're going to do the sound deadening package and things in that as well. So we will have all of this stuff on our website and things, so you can get in contact with us if you want to know a bit more about them. Obviously we'll post some more videos as we go with the RAM. Our plan with this is a pretty big sound system, so you will see some custom enclosures and things, which we'll post some pictures and some videos of some other vehicles that we've done, with subwoofer enclosures underneath the rear seat, amplifier integration under the rear seat as well. We've done some custom A-pillars and things for these vehicles before, with some speaker pods and things in there, so we can fully customize them to suit your needs. So anyone that's got a Ram 1500 like this one, you know that it doesn't come with any sort of steering wheel controls for your audio. So we do offer that as well, where we give you options for steering wheel controls on the wheel. So that's always a good feature to have. You know, most cars now do come with steering wheel controls, and some of these vehicles, 79 series included, or your 70 series, we do offer the steering wheel insert for those with the steering wheel buttons, so you can get that.
Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. I hope we've given you a few helpful tips. But if you need anything audio, 4-wheel drive, marine, give us a call at one of our stores, so Thomastown or Keilor Park, and we will be able to sort you out with whatever you need.